Hello everyone, welcome to Aptitude Jab. This set from CAT 2021 slot 3 is definitely one of the most difficult DILR sets asked in CAT, and it was based on games and tournaments on the game of Javelin. And if someone does not have a knowledge of Javelin, it would have been even more challenging for those people. And it was definitely one of the sets that should not have been touched in the examination. Let us look at this set and see how it could have been done. So there are 10 players, P1 to P10. They competed in an international javelin throw event. The number after P after a player reflects his rank. For example, P1 means rank 1, P2 means rank 2, and so on. There were two phases in the event. First phase consisting of rounds 1, 2, and 3, and second phase rounds 4, 5, 6. A throw is measured in terms of a distance in meters up to 1 decimal point accuracy. Only if a throw is valid one. For an invalid throw, the distance is taken as 0. If there is invalid throw, it will be taken as 0. A player's score at the end of a round is the maximum distance of all his throws up to that round. Maximum distance up to that round. Players are re-ranked after every round based on their current scores. In case of a tie in scores, the player with the prevailing higher rank retains the higher rank. This ranking determines the order in which the players go for their throws in the next round. In each of the rounds in the first phase, the players throw in increasing order of their latest rank. So this is important piece of information. Now, if someone has watched a javelin match, would be able to understand this passage easily that how this happens. So first phase, that is first three rounds, people will throw in the increasing order of their latest rank. The player ranked 1 will throw first, followed by player 2 and 3 and so on. The top 6 players at the end of first phase qualify for the second phase. So out of 10, top 6 will go to the second phase. In each of the rounds in the second phase, the players throw in the decreasing order of their latest rank. So second phase, they will throw in the decreasing order. So we will have 6 players left. Now rank 6 will throw first, then rank 5, then rank 4 and so on. In the first phase, it is rank 1, rank 2, rank 3 and so on up to rank 10. After 3 rounds, in second phase, they throw in this manner. The players ranked 1, 2, and 3 at the end of the sixth round receive gold, silver, and bronze medals, respectively. So, this is about the rules. Now, we are given a table over here. All the valid throws of the event were distinct distances as per stated measurement accuracy. So, all throws are distinct distances. So, they cannot be same. The tables below show distances covered by all valid throws in the first and the third round in the event. So first round and third round, what are the valid throws that happened during the match? Not only this, we are given some more information based on the tournament, and this makes it more complex. So we are given that among the throws in the second round, only the last two were valid. Both the throws enabled these players to qualify for the second phase, and one of them qualifying with the least score. None of these players won any medal. So too much of information. We need to make a table in order to solve this set, and the table will look something like this. That for every of the rounds, 6 rounds, we will mark who the order in which they throw and the distance they threw in that particular round. So for first round, we are given the valid throws of the 6 players, there are 6 players who played valid in this round. Now what will happen is they will now throw based on their latest rank. So who is the highest thrower out of these? Highest is 87.2. So P7 will become rank 1 after first round, and in the second round he will be the first person to throw. So this is first rank. Second rank is 86.5, so P5. Then third rank, if we look at, it is 84.1. So this is P9 is the third ranker. Then fourth rank is 82.9. So P1 is the fourth ranker. Then fifth rank is 82.5, that is P6. and sixth rank is P3. So these are the top six ranks in the second round. Now rest of them will throw in the same order because they are throwing invalid. So still P2 is ranked same as he was ranked previously, in better than P4. So P2, P4, P8 and P10 will throw in this round. Okay. Now we are given that only the last two throws are valid. So these two throws are valid. Okay. So rest of them will have the same scores as previous. And it says both the throws enable these players to qualify for the second phase. So they qualify for the second phase. That means both are in the top six. Okay, so they will jump into the top six positions with one of them qualifying with the least score. Okay, one of them qualifying with the least score means one of them will be rank 6. None of these players won any model, so they will not win any medal. So 8 and 10 will qualify for the next phase, but none of them will win any medal. Okay, next we are given that if a player throws first in a round and he was also the last to throw in the previous round, then the player is set to get a double. Two players got a double. Now this is very important information. If how do you get a double? If you throw first in the round and last in the previous round. So if you're throwing first, like for example, in this round P1 is throwing first. There is no round previously. P7 is throwing first, but did he throw last? No, he did not throw last. So we need to find that how can one get a double. Okay, so double will happen. Let's say if this player throws here, if this player throws here, if this player throws here, or let's say if this player throws first here. So then only one can get a double. So there is no double from round 1 to round 2 for sure. Now, one thing that one must consider is we had a statement that like R1 to R3, they are throwing in descending order of their ranks or ascending order of their ranks. 1, 2, 3, 4, they are throwing first, right? And round 4 to 6, the order reverse. Okay, so there will be one double from round 3 to round 4 because this person, let us say this person is x6, will now throw first. So it was like x1, x2, x3 and so on till x6. Now it will become x5, x4, x3, x this order will reverse. So there is one double from round 3 to round 4, that is mandatory. Okay, now we need to find which will be the other double. So that is one double is figured out. Which player is it, we are yet to find out. Next says in each round of the second phase, exactly one player improved his score. Okay. In each round of the second phase, one player improved his score. Only one of the players. Now, let us say in round 4, these players are x6, x5, x4, x3, x2, and x1. Okay. Now, in order to get a double, what will happen? X1 should become the last player, right? Then only he will throw first. He should become rank 6th in the next round. Now, is it possible to go to the last rank? If the first player has to go to the 6th rank, that means all these players should come ahead of him. Then only the person will go behind others, right? So in order to beat someone in rank, if you drop your rank, then someone else will improve the rank, right? So this means 5 players will have to improve the rank. What is given? Exactly one player improved his score. So first player cannot go to the last position. Okay, so similarly the first player, whoever is first here, cannot go to the last position. So we cannot have any double in the second phase. We cannot have any double in this round. In this round there is this is obviously the first round, so no double in this round because P10 was here and it is P7. So that means there is a double from this round to round 2 to round 3. So what does that mean? That P10 will be the first player to throw here. Now, if P10 is the first player, what does this mean? That P10 became first among these players because who is throwing first? The highest scorer. So P10 beats the previous highest. P10 will beat the previous highest score of 87.2. So P10 will throw 87.2 plus meters. Okay, plus means more than 87.2 meters, right? So P10 becomes first. Now it was given that these two players qualify and one of them ended up in the sixth position. So if P10 is going to the first position, P8 must have ended in the sixth position over here. Okay, P8 ended in the sixth position. So that means the other top four players are in this order only, because if you do not throw a valid throw, your previous ranks remain as it is in that order, not the rank, but the order remains same. So P7, P5, P9, P1, and then we have P6. Okay, and then we have P3, P2, and P4. Now, in the third round, we are given the scores. P1 got 88.6 and P3 got 79 and P9 got 81.4. Now, what we will do is we will find the order in the next round based on it. So, we know that P10 has the best score of P10 has a best score of 87.2 plus, right? And here we have P10 will qualify 87, his score till round 3. So phase 1 we are writing the scores. P10 has a score of 87.2 plus. What is that score? We will figure out. P7 has the best score of 87.2. P5 has the best score of 86.4. P9 has a score of, he got 81.4 but here got 84.1. So we will consider the higher score 84.1. Then we have P1 got a score of 88.6, better than his previous score. So we will consider the higher score 88.6. So 5, 10, 7, 5, 9, 1 and P8. So P8 we do not know the score, but P8 should be greater than P6. So P6 had a score of 82.5. So P8 should get 82.5 plus. Okay. Now we are yet to know that who is the first out of them, right? See, P1 is definitely the highest, but we do not know about P10, that is the highest or not. Now we will go to the next round. And one thing that we need to read about this is about these 2 points. It says the gold and bronze medalists improved their scores in the fifth and the sixth rounds, respectively. One medal winner improved his score in the fourth round. So we are saying that only one player improved his score in each of the rounds. So in the last round, we are given that gold medalist improved the scores in the fifth round, and sixth round the bronze medalist will improve the score. So that means, see, now final ones, these are rank 1. This is the gold medalist, this is the silver medalist, and this is the bronze medalist. So it is saying that the bronze medalist improved scores in the sixth round. So that means bronze medalist was this person in the round and he improved his score and got the bronze medal. Then gold medalist improved his score in the fifth round. That means the gold medalist was here, improved the score and went to the first position. So improved the score, went to the third position. And then we have one more medal winner, improved his score in the fourth round. So which medal winner it is? We need to figure out that who would be that medal winner. Now, next thing that we have is the difference between the final scores of the gold medalist and silver medalist, as well as the difference between the final scores of the silver medalist and bronze medalist was 1 meter. Okay, so that is the final score. So one of the players will improve the ranking in this order also. So thus far we know that the first person in first three round is either P10 or P1. Suppose we imagine that P10 is the first person. Suppose take the case P10 is the first person. So P1 will come above him, and then we have P7. Then above P7 we have uh, this will be P5, and then P9 and P8. So P8 just qualifies. We are not sure of P1 and P10, right? Maybe P10 can score more than P1 also. It is not mentioned anywhere. Suppose P10 is the gold medalist, like P10 is the first one. Now we are given that none of them will win any medal, right? So P10 cannot win a medal. So that means P10 should have to jump three places back. Now P10 cannot go back, others will come ahead. Okay, so if three people have to come ahead, so what will happen is one player will improve the ranking, two players will improve the ranking, and three players have to improve the rankings, which looks unlikely. Like let's say P10 is the first one here. So one of the players will improve the ranking, right? So that is not P10. So P10 will not change. The gold medalist will jump from this rank to this rank. So suppose P1 was the gold medalist. So P1 will remain here and P1 will go to the first position like this in this round. So P10 must be here only because someone has to be ahead of, only one player is improving the ranking. So whoever is improving the ranking, P1 will remain at the second position and P10 has to be ahead. Okay. So then P1 then improves. So P1 will go there, but P10 will remain to the second position because only one player is improving the ranking. So P10 will win the medal. Suppose the gold medalist is P7 and P7 improves the ranking, come to P7, right? But if P7 improves the ranking here, that means P1 should be ahead of like P1 should be ahead of P7, right? Again, if P1, suppose this is, sorry, P1 will go back and P10 will remain here. So P10 cannot be like sent back. Suppose P1 improves his rank from here to here. So P10 will be here and P1 will be here. And we are saying that this is the gold medal winner. P10 becomes the gold medal winner. So we can definitely say that P10 was not the first one. Okay. So that means P1 was the first one. And P10 has to be the second one because P10 has better score than P7. Okay, we know that P10 beat 87.2 plus. So P1 scored highest 88.6. So this 87.2 was greater than, P10 was greater than 87.2 but was less than 88.6. Okay, now we need to find out who can be the gold medal winner and who can be the silver and bronze medal winners. Now, if one person has to improve the score, some person will shift back also. Let's say the gold medal winner is P1. Okay, so P1 cannot go to the back position. So P1 will go back only if P10 comes ahead. Okay, so if P10 comes ahead, then what will happen is P10 will become the gold medal winner or will be the medal list. So that is not possible. Now P5 looks unlikely because for P5 to win gold medal has to win one times, two times and three times, has to come ahead two times to win the medal. So it means that it is likely P7 is the gold medal winner. Now P7 will improve his score and reach here. It says that the gold and bronze medals winners improve their fifth and sixth rounds, and one medal winner could improve his score in the fourth round. So that one medal winner could be the gold medal winner. So P7 would come to the second position here, and we will have P1 like P7 will beat P10 and P10 will remain behind. So P8, P9, P5 will come as it is. Now in this round, gold medal winner is improving his score. So P7 will come here. P1 will automatically shift to the next place. And then this is P10 and P8, P9, P5. Now in the last round, bronze medalist winner is improving his score. So that means here we will have P5 beating P10. So the final standing will be like this. Gold will go to P7, silver will go to P1, and bronze will go to P5. And P10 will end up finishing fourth. So this is how the rankings will change in the last three rounds. Okay. Now the thing is the scores. So we figured out that how much who will win the gold, silver, and bronze medals. Now the thing is about the scores, who will get which score. It is given that these the difference between the final score of the gold medalist and the silver medalist, as well as the difference between silver medalist and bronze medalist, was 1 meter. So difference is 1 meter each. Now till round 3 P1 was at 88.6. Now P1 is not improving his score, so his final score is 88.6. P7, it is saying that gold minus silver is equal to silver minus bronze equal to 1 meter. So P7 should get 89.6 and P5 will get 87.6 meters. That will be their final standings. Now, one more thing was given here is each of these improvements was by the same amount. So we have the improvement. Now till round 3, we need to find what was P5 scores. P5 score was 86.4 and P7's score was 87.2. Now final score of P5 is 87.6. So it increased by 1.2. It increased by 1.2 here. So it became 87.6. So there is satisfied. Okay. 87.2 became 89.6. So it will increase by 1.2 and 1.2 on another occasion. So that means here P7 had a score of 88.4. Here P7 had a score of 89.6. That is why he jumped to the first position. And here P5 had a score of 87.6. So that means this also gives us that P10 score was less than 87.6. So P10 score, if it was asked that what is P10's score, it is between 87.2 and 87.6, because P10 is lagging after 87.6 meters. So that means P10's original score was less than 87.6. So this is how one would have solved it. So just a crazy set, required too much of understanding of the game, complex data, plus lot of a big table to make. So definitely not worth attempting. Would have easily taken at least 20-25 minutes for the best of the people as well. However, we can see that if some questions could have been answered. Which two players got the double? Now, this question could have been answered comparatively easy because it was determined in the initial phase itself. We know that P10 got a double and P8 got a double, right? So that was comparatively an easy one because we knew a double was from round 3 to round 4 and round 2 to round 3. So could have been attempted if you partially solve the set. Who won the silver medal? Again, difficult to determine initially. The answer is P1. For this, you had to solve till end. Who threw the last javelin in the event? So, last javelin is thrown by whom? So, in this case, they throw in the descending order. Like first of all, P8 will throw, and so on. Last P7 will throw the javelin. What was the final score of the silver medalist? So, silver medalist had a score of 88.6. Which of the following can be the final score of P8? So P8 we need to find the final score. P8 the score was 82.5 plus, right? So it has to be out of these two. Now if you see, P8 was placed below P1, okay, and above P6. So P6 is 82.5, more than 82.5. and the next value of a score is 84.1. So it has to be less than 82.1, greater than 82.5, but less than 84.1, because otherwise uh, P8 would have exceeded this player also. So P8 did not exceed P9. So that means the score will be 82.7. By how much did the gold medalist improve his score in the second phase? So gold medalist improved score two times from here to here, and in this round as well as in this round. So total improvement was of 2.4. So this was the solution to the set and the answers to the questions.